Guys, I'm just running a really quick test here to see if my AMD software through Rapture is going to record instead, since I just had an AMD driver update and it's saying it's recording, although I seem to have sound issues. Anyway, I just thought I would go into what I have been doing lately. I went and, of course, tried to come up with some banners for Dragondale City. This is the banner right here. The ones I wanted either needed more steps than is possible to make a banner in on the PC, or had items that are only available through the console or through Minecraft Pocket Edition. Basically the Mojang weird little dragon looking logo, which I really wanted for Dragondale, but of course that isn't going to happen. So that's what I came up with. So one of the things we did is we had a villager spawner, and 1.9 broke some aspects of it. So the head of Witherdriff, Paranor, he went and released the villagers into the market square. So I have villagers running all over the place, which I'm very, very happy about. And they are still reproducing, and they're starting to inhabit other buildings back here that are away from the core of the market over there. So I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a little while before I can expand the market out further and, you know, put in some wooden doors for the villagers so that they can get out further. But right now they're pretty secure. It's been about a month and they have not had zombie attacks or anything like that. So I'm very pleased with the result of this. Just a second, I need to eat. Yeah, with the 1.9 update, it's like I'm constantly firing off my bow. The guys are making jokes about premature ejaculation, because my bow goes off all the time. It's amusing. My mouse, I still haven't got the settings completely figured out on the... Yeah, I suck at archery. I haven't gotten the settings figured out on... my sensitivity for my Logitech trackball. It's a side trackball, so the thumb has got the ball to it. I have numerous injuries, and a regular mouse does end up causing me some pain. And I mean, I can use it for quite a while, but this is just more comfortable, period. That was another design I was working on. Didn't like it, of course. Let's see. Well, I don't want to go running out to the shoreline when I am in the middle of the dark here. So I will just... What I've been doing since I last recorded is that I have been doing a lot of landscaping out there. One of the things that we discovered out at the shore where the harbor is that there is another massive cave system. It seems to tie in with the caves that are underneath the market square. It ties in all over the place, actually. So and my husband has joined the server as well now. So since he's joined, we had on our honeymoon, we had gone all over Kentucky and North Carolina. We were in the Smoky Mountains. We went to New York. I mean, we were everywhere. And one of the things we did is there is a cave system called Mammoth Cave. So far it's 408 miles of cave. They think it runs completely under the entire state of Kentucky. they're estimating, since they know they haven't discovered all of it yet, this cave system might be 800 some miles. Now, the caves that we have run into, even under the ocean, where Troy is, or where he's building Rapture, and no, he's not on YouTube, so I'm really not, there's nobody anyone can hassle if they wanted to be a pain in the ass. Anyway, he is building Rapture, and there's massive cave systems under there. There's massive caves over this direction. They're just everywhere. And so one of our long-term projects, there's multiple ravines and stuff. We plan on linking some of these extra systems together, because there'll be like 2 blocks in between one ravine and the other. So essentially we're doing the same thing that they've done with Mammoth Cave. They've cleared out collapsed areas and stuff like that. So we're kind of doing the same thing. Long-term goal, it might be a year away, is to actually make this more of like you would find in Mammoth Cave, where you're climbing ladders, you're seeing rooms that are nothing but crystals. I mean, it's incredible, and we kind of want to recreate that feeling. I don't know if we'll get to it or not, because the city itself is going to take me quite a while, because we're going to have PvP sections, we're going to have, farms and stuff like that, and racing coliseum, and yeah, just an awful lot is going to be put into the city. Okay, so last time I was out here, you guys got to see that I had just started shaping the harbor. I was dredging the harbor out. I actually should have grabbed a night vision potion. I wasn't thinking. But I dredged clear to here. You can kind of see some of it. All of this was filled in. I wanted to make it that a ship could actually get out here and into this area. So it took me several days to just dig in here, and I kept hearing zombies, and that's where we ended up with finding that other cave system. So, and I have my water breathing on, my respiration, pardon me, and I have Aqua Affinity, and I have Death Strider. These are half slabs here. I could have gone with full slabs. I probably should have, so that's kind of given a weird effect there. But this has been quite busy. There was nothing but water back here last time. This has to get filled in with another layer of dirt and throwaway materials, and then I'm going to continue the docks over it. There will be a more cobble along this way, continuing the pattern of the docks this direction. And this was all water in here. I reshaped all of this landscape to go this way, because there will be buildings in here and stuff. Let's see. This is the area for building the ships right here on the cobble, and there's going to be smaller buildings around it, and I will be having a medieval style ship or a schooner being on the ramp here in a framework. Nowhere near ready to go yet. Although I probably could. One of the little things that they used to do with these ships is when they built them, the masts would be laying down. So if you ever see anybody that has got a full masted ship sitting on a ramp looking like they've built it so that it's going to come down off the ramp and into the water, if those masts are already up, that's not the way they did it. They actually would put the masts up once the ship was in the water. So that is what I'm going to be replicating. There will be a schooner or a full sail here. I have to extend this dock out a little bit further. There is our lighthouse or our ziggurat. The village breeder's under there. The village breeder's going to be coming out, according to Paranor. But yeah, I wanted to have a longer ship right here, and so this dock has to get bigger. But an unloading ramp will be right here. There'll be another crane at the end. As you can see, I got the crane there. That is the only covered building right now. I was going to make the building covered a little bit more, but I'm going to have to put a little outbuilding here instead, because there is one of the entrances to Mammoth Cave. So one of the things we're going to duplicate with Mammoth Cave is they have an issue with what's called white nose syndrome with bats. And this is a very real thing. So if you go hiking in one cave and then go to another one, you really either need to have different shoes, or you have to have detergents that you wipe your shoes on. And this will help prevent the spread of the fungus that's causing the problem for the bats. So we're actually going to have stations like that outside the entrances of this cave system. Okay, on to these. For those of you who do not know, and I was one who did not know, redstone lamps here. They are glowstone modified with redstone, and then a daylight sensor put on top. And you can change, this would be turning the lights on during the day. Right now they're set to night. So once night hits, this will all light up. One of the problems it does cause is it causes a little bit of lag, because this is on the cloud. And it just, the lighting effects sometimes will shore up a little bit of lag for everybody. And then of course we have a ton of machines on this server too. So that kind of also increases the lag. So there's my crane, as you can see. And I wanted to create it where it had balance point on the other end, except I forgot a piece of cobble. Wow, that's intelligent. And of course tried to make this look like there's logs here and wood boards here. This part is open for the crane to be able to reach in. This part's for covered goods. I have to add more chests in here yet. Cats are there because the creepers liked to spawn there. Yeah. That was fun. I was constantly shooting creepers. As you can see, it's getting to be nighttime. As I said, these will all light up. But what we're going to do is we're going to swim over to Rapture here. This is my husband's work. He likes to build underwater, in part because when you do survival a lot, safest place actually is underwater. So he's kind of, this is a long-term project. Yet again, there will be a glass dome that's going to go above the water. This kind of made it really interesting for me as far as where to place ships, because I want to have a sailing ship out back this way somewhere too. And I'm planning it right where that little point of dirt is sticking up. That's about my best location. These are a ton of islands. Doesn't help for open ocean vessels, but I just went and you know, I'm gonna have to deal with it. But hubby and I build together a lot, and we've done, you know, stuff on creative servers and things like that. One of the reasons that he has everything lit up like this is that under the ocean, when you have things that you're building of massive amounts, you actually need to have it lit underneath as well as on top. And the reason is because the lighting effects will cause more lag if you don't have enough light. So he's doing just that. And because some of this is tunneled into the ocean bed, he's discovered part of that cave system. So right now he's working on the agricultural center. There will be all crops in the agricultural center. Right now I'm standing in one of his air bubbles. If you notice, the water sign has gone off. That's just because he's created these pockets where he can actually get a breath and stay down here and not have to keep jumping back up. So yeah, there we go. And this thing, like I said, is going to be a massive dome. And there is the docks lit up. This is the docks underneath. I set the pylons all the way down. On this side over here, I will be creating more cobble and concrete wall up to that little hill over there. And yeah, this is a roof to a hole right here. I don't know where the hole leads, but I discovered it while I was getting rid of the little island that was sitting here. And as it turns out, there's another little hole right here, which I did leave open so you can swim down, but it's just a hole. It's not a cave, but we suspect it's probably part of Mammoth Cave. Wouldn't surprise us. I've been fishing a lot. I have several mending items on me. Whoops. Good grief. I can't hit the broadside of a barn. There we go. God, I suck. How I help defeat the dragon, I don't freaking know. You guys joke about my terrible aim with the bows here. Oh, that is a skelly. I don't like you. Skeletons are pretty nasty with 1.9. They are just wicked with 1.9. Wicked fast. Some of them seem to have speed. Whoa, creeper. Some have knockback that is just wicked nasty. Yeah, the skeletons are an issue. They're also going to be, it looks like, addressing the issue that they made diamond armor actually weaker than, well, oh, there it is. Than iron armor, with their armor changes that they thought were an improvement, actually was not. And for the cost of diamond armor and the cost to repair it and enchant it and everything, whoops, we have the one guy that has decided that he's just running around in the armor that drops from the skeleton farm. He's not even investing in things like the iron armor and stuff anymore. Or, you know, the diamond. He's just running around with whatever enchants happen to drop. This set I have mending on, and I do take off, but it's got my Depth Strider and everything else on it, so this is a set I want to keep. If I go spelunking, I change out, and I'm starting to do the same thing. So, that is about it for today. Hopefully I can figure out how to shut off this recording, and hopefully it worked. I will be back at a later time and show you more construction and maybe some of the techniques I do in construction as well. So that's it for now. You guys have a fantastic evening. Blessed be everybody.